Hey everybody, glad to have you on this bonus video, retargeting strategy number 3, and I'm going to be talking about going from Facebook Live to Facebook Sold. And so that's just kind of my catchy name for it. You actually don't have to do Facebook Live. You can do any Facebook video ad, and this will work just fine. Sorry, I'm actually moving offices, so I've got all my books down. It's kind of crazy in here. I'm trying to get all that figured out. But I don't know if you can see back there, I still have the Seinfeld puffy shirt so I can laugh, and a couple of Star Wars things. I don't know where I got those. I think those were from when I was a little kid. And so anyway, let's talk about what's important here in this strategy. So if you haven't listened to podcast episode number 36, Facebook Ads with a Twang, episode 36, that's one you want to listen to because I go over the strategy in detail there. But the simple part of it is that what we're going to be doing is we're going to run a Facebook video ad or Facebook Live if you've already done that. And the ad's going to be about 3 to 5 minutes of nothing but pure content. We're just trying to get people to watch the video. That's it. And then we're going to set up retargeting audiences of people who've watched at least 50% of that video over the last 14 and 30 days. And then we're going to run ads to people who've watched it in the last 14 days. And then we're going to run ads to people who've watched it between days 15 and day 30. So this instructional video, I'm getting ready to show you how to do it as soon as we jump into the Power Editor, and you'll be ready to go. I'll see you on the other side. All right, here I am in the Power Editor. If you're in Ads Manager, that's fine. Same thing. And so the first thing I'm actually going to do, though, is I'm going to come over here to the menu and go to Audiences. If you don't see it right here, go to All Tools and then Audiences. And then it'll show up something like this. Now, if you haven't created any audiences before, there'll be some blue buttons down through here asking you to create your first audience. So for this strategy, remember what we're trying to do here is we're going to create 2 retargeting audiences. The first retargeting audience is anybody who has watched the video, or it could be multiple videos, in the past, for at least 50% of them in the past 14 days. Okay, and then the second retargeting audience, people who've watched those same videos in the last 30 days. Okay, so let me show you how to do that. So I'm going to click Create Audience, Custom Audience. I'm going to come down here to Engagement, and then Video. And now here, I'm going to just kind of put my cursor in here, and then I'm going to go to Watch 50%. And now I'm going to click Choose Videos. And so, well, actually, I don't have one that I've done from this page recently, but that's okay. So I'm just going to select the video in question, and then I'm going to click Confirm. And I'm going to change this to 14 days. And I want to say 14-day and I would name it the video right there. I would put the video name in here just for your reference, and then click Create Audience. And then I'm going to click Next, and I don't want to do either of these. I'm going to click Done. I'm going to come back and I'm going to do the same thing as I did here. I'm going to do Custom Audience, Engagement, Video, 50%. The same video, confirm, but I'm going to do 30 days. Okay, and then name it 30 day. Okay, so there we go. And right there. Now, so those are getting populated. So now I'm going to go back and create my ad. Okay, so I'm going to go back into Power Editor, Ads Manager, whatever, and I'm going to click Create Campaign. And if yours doesn't look like this, I'm going to use the guided creation because yours probably looks like this. And so it depends on what your objective is. So in this particular case, I'm going to run a traffic objective, not a conversions. And so I'm going to just leave that here just so I can show you how to set these up. So the first one that I'm going to do is in my ad set, I'm going to make sure that I select the audiences that I want to use. So in this particular case, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to run ads first. The first ad I'm going to run is to the 14-day audience, this one right here. Okay, and so once that's selected, everything else that you do in your Facebook ad is exactly the same. Now I've selected the audience. I'm not normally I'm not, because the audiences won't be that big, like there's not gonna be that many people that have watched this. I usually don't narrow, I don't do gender, I just let them run. Okay, now you can do that, but remember it may restrict your audience size, but normally I just let them run. The only time that I change anything is sometimes I'll change the location. So if I'm doing a worldwide ad or a multiple location ad, then I'll put that in there. But other than that, I don't do anything else in here. And then I just go ahead and run those ads. Now, for the 30-day audience, what I want to do is I actually want to exclude this one. So I would set up obviously a brand new ad, a new ad set actually, in a new ad. And then what I want to do is I want to select my 30-day audience, and then I want to exclude, see how I open up this box, exclude my 14-day audience. So now what's going to happen is the ad, the second ad, as I explained in the podcast, episode number 36, the ad is going to run, the second ad is going to run to the people who've watched it in the past 30 days, but have not watched it in the past 14. So they've only watched it between days 15 and day 30. And that's what I wanted. So that's where the second ad will go. And that is all there is to it. Everything else is the same as putting in a normal Facebook ad. So I hope that was helpful, and I will see you guys. And by the way, if you didn't listen to episode 36, podcast episode 36, you can go to onefocusmarketing.com/episode 36. That's all one word, episode 36. And I will see you there. Thanks.